Hello, I'm Enchant3dKid. And this is Enchant3dKids Presents. I'm going to be interviewing Dana today. I'm going to play a game with Dana, and then I'm going to interview her. Obviously, I won the dice roll, so I will be going first. And let's get into the interview. Hi, Dana.
Hello.
Uh, so I'm going to ask you a few questions, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So, when did you start playing Lorcana?
I I started learning online how to play it soon after it came out, but I didn't really get into building my first deck and playing a lot until shortly before the DLC in Fort Worth in June. So I probably really started playing in May of this year, so 2024.
Nice. What is your favorite card? And it can be like art or ability.
Um, I really like Elsa, the Fifth Spirit. I always have loved Frozen. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, and I like that they used her as the bridge.
Yeah, the Fifth Spirit Elsa card is really good, being able to play her and exert a character, then rush into it. But then also, her art is very pretty, so I think it is a great card. I know that you're playing Steel Song currently, but is there another deck that you have been trying out?
I've also been trying out Ruby Amethyst, but we have both, but my dad is more playing Ruby Amethyst for when we go LCQ in Anaheim. So I just chose Steel Song. I had the option of both, and I like playing both a lot. But my dad played his DLC with Ruby Amethyst, so he has and I played one, but he hasn't played much of Steel Song, and I'm kind of more experienced on both, so I took the one that he's not as experienced on.
Nice. What is one of your favorite decks to play? And that can be like fun or it could be more competitively.
Um, I really like playing the Ruby Amethyst bounce control deck. I like the value that it produces when you bounce your rabbit and then play rabbit again and draw so many cards.
Yeah. Not a lot of decks have that much draw, but I feel like that one has a lot more.
It does.
How are you liking the new set?
I haven't played much of the new set, but I opened my first Enchanted when I opened a few boxes of the set, and it took me 6 sets, but I finally got my first Enchanted, and that felt really nice. But I haven't really played much in the way of limited or really any of the decks with set 6 cards.
What enchanted did you pull?
I pulled the Tiana,
Nice.
so it was really cool.
Yeah, the Enchanted Tiana is really beautiful with the art and how they did the new art this set. I really like it. The Enchanted artwork from all the sets I think is really cool how they've done different art styles for each set, being kind of the vibe of each set. So I can't wait for set 7 with seeing the new cards and the new enchanted art that they're doing for the vibe. Tiana's ability is really great, being able to have the opponent pay 3 ink to be able to give their 3 attack back to their characters. So I think that's a really great card to pull. What set did you like the best, and why did you like it the best?
I don't really have a set that I liked the best. I've only done one draft of Lorcana and the rest has just been constructed.
Mhm.
So like the new sets each add like a good number of cards. I really liked set 3 with the introduction of locations.
What was your favorite thing about locations, or what made locations new?
Um, eh, I really liked locations because, it gave an alternative, target, so then it really makes you decide if you want to challenge characters, if you want a quest, or if you wanted to challenge the location, so it just gave so many more options and decision points, and I like a game where there's just a ton of decision points and I have to really think through all my plays.
Mhm. Also, being able, because some locations have lore, being able to have another way for you to gain lore.
Exactly, without having to exert your characters.
Yeah. So, is locations like your favorite type of card, or do you like, is there a certain type of card you
I
like
really
better?
like songs.
Mhm.
I like being able to sing them for free. I also just like singing in general. So it, especially when I'm just playing with my dad, it gives me an excuse to sing all the songs, which is another reason why I play Steel Song.
Yeah, there are some really good songs. I like the being able to sing along ability, so having multiple characters sing along, which is fun.
Yeah, that's also really cool.
What is your favorite Disney movie? I know you kind of already said this one.
Yeah,
Um,
I really liked Frozen as my favorite Disney movie, but Frozen 2 more specifically. I like Frozen 2 better than Frozen 1, and I'm excited for Frozen 3 to come out, I
mhm.
think in about a year.
Why is Frozen 2 your favorite movie?
I mean, I enjoyed the first Frozen movie and I watched it on repeat a lot. But then when I went to see Frozen 2, it felt more in my age group when I went to see it. Like Frozen, the original Frozen was definitely more geared towards the little kids, but I was a little kid when I saw Frozen 1. But now getting older, like there were some sad parts to Frozen 2, which made it feel more dynamic. And what's your favorite Disney movie?
So originally it was Frozen, but then Wish came out and changed that. So I really like Wish.
I haven't seen that one, but I've heard good things about it.
So good. There's so many Easter eggs that from the other Disney movies. It's so fun to just find them.
Nice.
With 2026 bringing Pixar to Lorcana, what card are you excited for that they are bringing?
My favorite, I think, Brave is a Pixar movie, and I really like Brave. And I really hope that Merida comes to Lorcana. When I was like 6 and 7, I looked just like Merida, and it was really funny.
Are you excited for the new year and what it brings to Lorcana?
I'm really excited to see hopefully where the new DLCs are going to be and what different tournaments there are. And hopefully, particularly during the summer, if I can play a lot more.
So, are you excited because they just announced that Bolt was going to be in set 7? I want to say set
Yeah,
6.
I'm really excited. I love dogs. I am a big time dog lover. And
Oh,
if I see a dog, I will try and pet it and snuggle with it as much as I can because I love dogs.
yeah, I also really like dogs, honestly. So I was very excited when Bolt came in because that was one of the movies that I just really liked. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm also really excited for Lady and the Tramp.
Oh yeah, because we did get that full art. Is there a action item or location you're excited for with Lady and the Tramp?
Um, I mean, I definitely want there to be something with the pasta, like a plate of pasta or the pasta twirling.
So this is like an odd out of the Lorcana question, but like, what is one of your favorite animals?
My favorite animal is monkeys. If you go into my room, my bed has, I think, 20 monkeys on it, on like the bed holds, and like over the pandemic, I had gotten rid of like 50, and I'm still left with like 20. I collect monkeys, and I think they're really cool, and I like climbing on things, and monkeys like climbing on things. My aunt always calls me her little monkey, even though I don't like bananas. But other than that, I very much resonate with monkeys.
What specifically do you like about Lorcana and why?
I really like that Lorcana has a nice simple element. Like it's not that hard to learn the basics of the game, but then once you learn the basics of the game, there's so much more strategy behind it than initially comes to sight. And I like particularly when it comes to the mulligans and what to ink. And I think at first glance, it seems like, oh, it's a simpler game, but there's a lot of decision points, and I really like having to think through those decision points.
Yeah, the strategy is great being able to know when to ink and when to challenge and when it's a better time to quest and knowing your opponent and their deck helps, but at the same time, not knowing your opponent or your deck, you have a baseline of what your strategy is for each deck. What is your favorite ink color?
I really like emerald. I like everything green. Um, it doesn't matter if it's in Lorcana or otherwise. Almost a lot of the things I own are green, and I like it that way.
Nice.
And what ink color do you like to play the most?
Um, I really like Ruby. Ever since the beginning, I originally played a Frozen deck, and then Chapter 2, a bunch of Lady Tremaine, like a bunch of Ruby cards came, and I was like, ooh, Ruby looks really fun. And so I've been playing Ruby ever since.
Nice.
Uh-huh. So, Dana, what is your TCG experience?
So my experiences in TCGs was is I've been playing Magic for 10 years. I would still say I play mostly Magic. It's why I haven't been playing as much Lorcana Set 6. There was a ton of Magic tournaments, particularly in the month of October. And I've been including the Magic Regional Championships. So I've been playing Magic for a very long time, pretty competitively, before I started playing Lorcana, and now it's more I'm doing both. I also am excited for Project K to come out by Riot Games, and I'll probably start playing that a bit as well. Yeah, what got you started into Lorcana?
This is actually kind of a funny story. So, I was just doing something, and my dad came up to me and he was like, "Hey, they're releasing this Disney card game. You want to do it with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, like let's do it together." And so we've been playing since the beginning of Lorcana. So yeah. Okay. So Continentals were just a few days ago. So how did you do on those?
I didn't do too well. I also still don't feel like I was necessarily playing my best, nor was I feeling my best. Um, but it was a ton of fun, and I really enjoyed playing. And I really enjoyed doing my first Lorcana cube that happened after
Mhm.
Continentals. That was probably my favorite part, or one of my favorite parts, as well as the 2v2 full box Sail the Azurite Sea Sealed. The deck building process was really intricate, and it was a really fun experience. And it was also pretty difficult because there's so many cards to choose from.
With next season of all the DLCs stuff coming out, is there anything that you're wanting or like a place that you're specifically wanting to have a DLC?
I really hope that there's more DLCs, and I hope they come. I don't actually have like a place that I want them to go. I just hope that there'll be more of them and that they'll announce them soon so that we can know when they are. Like particularly during the summer, and also like mid March is when like there's not is like when I have the most availability. But I hope that they announce them soon and that there can be a good one in the summer.
Hey Dana, can you tell us where people can find you on socials?
Sure. So my name is Dana Fischer, and you can find me on most platforms at Dana Fischer MTG. Fischer is spelled Fischer. And that's pretty much everywhere, except for Twitch. My dad and I stream on Twitch for Magic mostly, and our Twitch channel is Fisher Magic.
Thank you, Dana, for coming and letting me interview you and play a game. I had a lot of fun, and thank you so much for being here. It was great to have Dana on. We are going to be putting an episode out every other week. If you would like to follow along, like and subscribe. You can follow us on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Instagram at Enchanted Hunter. I did not see that she played a Pete on the board, so I wasn't able to play Azurite C. Um, so I knew that Dana was going to win next turn, so I conceded to her. Thank you guys so much for watching. Quest on!